On this episode of Shout Out Saturday, we're at South Brevard Sharing Center, an amazing organization that helps families attain self-sufficiency in Brevard County through food, clothing, and other types of assistance. Let's check it out.
Who can describe or what the mission statement is of the South Brevard Sharing Center?
Sure. The mission is to support, strengthen, and empower families and individuals to achieve self-sufficiency here in South Brevard. That can come in any number of different ways. It depends on what the person comes for.
And what kind of ways might that be?
It could be looking for a job. It could be getting food, getting connected with another resource. It could be finding someplace to live. It could be connecting with family that they haven't been in contact with. So it's really just dependent on whatever reason they feel unstable and helping them get to a point where they are stable.
Which leads me to a question of how does someone come to you and find you?
So they come here first because they know they need food. And then when they come into the community resource room, where we can give them vouchers for food, they are usually talking to us. We learn some of their other needs and some of the other things that they might need help with. And then some of them, as they come back to us, there's been other issues. So as we talk to them more, we try to say, oh, well, maybe, you should try this or try this organization, or, let's see what else we can help you with.
Well, thank you, Barbara. That's great. Now, to deliver the services, where do you get the material? I mean, people to help, food, clothing, where does that come from?
It comes from the community. People bring, I like to tell people anything that would be in your house is something that somebody else could use. Whether that's pots and pans or a shower curtain or Tylenol, food, we run the gamut. So we take in donations and we also get some grant funding to be able to purchase things, but a good majority of it is stuff that's donated to us.
Yeah, and also a central part of any kind of community organization is the people that work here, right? So, Melissa, what's your story? What brought you here? Why here? Why South Brevard Sharing Center?
So, my journey started at South Brevard Sharing Center about 2 years ago when I was doing my bachelor's degree and I was placed here for my field internship. And to be honest, I did not know how to feel about it. Homelessness was unfamiliar to me, and now I had to come out of my comfort zone. But after completing my hours, I have to say, I fell in love with these individuals. Our clients are brave, they're intelligent. They would take their shirt off their back for the next. And despite their hardships, they never throw in the towel. Reality is that homelessness accounts for one of the most vulnerable populations in our county. They do not get the same opportunities as you and I. When I walk down the street, I'll get a smile, I'll get a greeting. Our clients don't even get noticed. They are mistreated or they looked at in disbelief. So through this video, I have one thing I want to highlight. Homelessness isn't usually a choice. Our clients are in a constant state of crisis. They are not happy with their living situation and they desire for a change. However, through a lack of community resources and funding, their ultimate goal is challenging and it's an extremely time-consuming process. So I ask for people to be kind. They don't understand or even know the hardships our clients have faced. They don't know their trauma, they don't know their mental diagnoses. So when you see an individual experiencing homelessness, shoot them a smile, make them feel human, because a simple act of compassion goes a long way.
So hello again. I'm Bob, nice to meet you, Dutch.
Pleasure, all mine. How you doing, gentlemen? How's everything?
You're such a young man.
Thank you for sharing.
So tell us a little bit about your story, what brought you here and why you're still here.
Well, when there was a person named Joe, they came and asked me, do I want to get out of the street? I was 5 years in homeless, living in the streets, eating off of garbage cans and sleeping in the gutter. And then Tara was my caseworker and she helped me elevate, get myself together. I got on a program. I'm 5 years clean. I was a heroin addict in K2. And I feel good about myself. I got a place to live. I got my best friend. I don't need nothing else. I'm straight. Everything is good. God is good.
So Tara came into your life
Yep, 4 years ago,
unplanned.
unplanned.
And what did she do? She had some
She's
magic
my
wand?
caseworker, yeah, my caseworker. They helped me to elevate, told me what's right and what's wrong,
See it a little differently.
Yeah, I'm an ex-convict. I did like about 40 years in prison, on and off, more on and off. So,
So new life.
better life than being in the street, I like me better this way, and people like to be around me now.
Absolutely. Well, we're trying to help get the word out to other folks that don't know about this,
Really?
either to donate and help support it, or to come on by and get some help. That's why we're doing this whole film, to get more awareness. So what would you say maybe to somebody out there that doesn't know about it, maybe is...
They need to come and get some help, because this is the place to get it. They take care of you. If you want to be good and do right, they'll help you. If you want to do bad and think that you're going to play games, you might as well just don't even come, This is for people that need help, that want help. When I first met Tara, we sit down, we had a place downtown. It's right in the middle of downtown Melbourne, and she came with a piece of pizza and a drink for Dion, and I said to her, that's all right, man, you don't owe us nothing, man, just forget about us, because there were 3 or 4 people, and she just gave me one of them looks and left, came back about half an hour later with 2 boxes of pizza, and her daughter had water, and it was me and her from then on.
That's when you first met her over there.
Yeah, I was kind of nasty.
Oh.
Yeah, it was kind of nasty.
And she brought you pizza. You were nasty and she brought you pizza.
And she brought me pizza.
Oh, wow.
She's been my best friend ever since.
You were surprised, right?
I was shocked.
Yeah. Well, you're an inspiration, Dutch. You really are. And we hope that other people can see the video and seeing a different mindset and the help of the South Brevard Sharing Center can do. And now you're a volunteer here.
Yeah.
Amazing story.
And the Daily Bread.
On the Daily Bread as well.
Nice.
Over on
They use me
Route
as a like to uphold the structure, make sure people, security, make sure nobody don't get high or steal nothing.
Yeah. Well, you need that. Yeah.
If I don't use, you ain't gonna use. You're not gonna use around me.
Yeah. You'll enforce that. The enforcer.
The enforcer. Yeah.
Well, that's great.
It's great.
They know me.
Well, I need to shake your hand and say thank you for giving me the inspiration.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah,
You're
it's
very
great meeting you.
powerful.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Well, thanks for having us come in and talk to your staff.
Thank
It was
you.
great to learn all about what South Brevard Sharing Center is doing. For us, we learned a lot about what's going on behind the scenes and what your needs are. So hopefully we'll get more awareness and more volunteers and more donations. So hopefully this video will help do that.
That would be
So
fabulous.
thank you again for having us here.
Thank you both. Yes, we appreciate that. We could definitely use all of those things. No matter how many volunteers we have, how many donations we have, the need is always out there. So we can always use more volunteers. We can always use more donations, more supporters. Board members is one thing that we're really looking to grow our board with a group of professionals that have a business mindset, and certain skill sets that can be used by any business. But because we're a nonprofit, we can't afford to pay folks to do that. So we look for people on our board to help fill some of those gaps with finance knowledge, with marketing knowledge, with human resources knowledge, all those things that for-profit businesses are able to afford and they pay for, but we need volunteers to do it, and we need them to be consistent as well. So having them on the board is definitely a great way to get that resource here.
Well, that's a great addition. We didn't cover that earlier, so that's a point we definitely want to make,
Right.
to get some of that expertise to come in at the board level.
Right.
That'd be great.
Yes.
Well, we'll get the word out.
Use that. Thank you. We
All
really
right.
appreciate it.
Well, sure.
Thank you.
Okay, very
Yeah,
good.
very nice meeting you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks,
You
Larry.
too.